What is up, y'all boys, man? It is JT, and I'm uploading my first video on this channel. And I figured how not to kick off this channel with a banger video, and that is a story time. So I'm going to be telling you guys a story about the time I had a stalker in high school. And this isn't all too long ago. Like, I just graduated high school like, what, a week or two ago? I don't even remember, man. But yeah, man, so this took place my junior year. This took place 11th grade, man. And this story is like really wild, man. So here's how this joint happened, right? So it was me and my homeboys who were chilling in the hallway early in the morning. You know how you be hanging around with your peoples or hanging around with your folks before class start. So we were just hanging around the hallway. Then this girl had walked by, and my homeboy's like, "Hey, JT, go hot down on that, man. Go hot down on that." Because you see, the way my homeboys are set up, like, I guess, like, every time a girl walks by, like, I guess I just am the one who just has to go ahead and hop down. But they were like, "Man, JT, man, go ahead, hop down on that, man. Go ahead, hop down on that." Now, this girl that they wanted me to hop down on wasn't even cute at all. So, I mean, like, I don't know what it was, but for some reason, they just wanted me to go ahead and hop down. So, you know, I just go ahead and I hop down because I don't want to look bad in front of the gang. You feel me? So, I go ahead and I hop down this girl. Now, this girl is white. I got nothing against white girls. I love my white girls. I love my snow bunnies. You feel me? So, I go ahead and I hop down. I'm like, "Hey, excuse me. What your name is, man? What grade you in?" And she look at me and, like, she size me. She talking about something. "I got a boyfriend." I'm like, "Huh? Girl, first of all, your boyfriend probably don't look better than me because look at you. So if you look how you look, I'm pretty sure he don't look no better than me." So anyway, I'm not even paying her attention. Like, I'm just shocked at the fact, like, she put her hand in my face like that. I'm like, "Do you know who I am? My name is JT." But anyway, so I'm over there walking back. Everybody, you know, they talk about JT, yeah. I'm like, man, screw y'all boys, man. Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, how she just, like, pushed me off like that. Like, look at her and look at me. So I'm still tripping on that. Everybody else, like, they getting their little chuckles in and things like that. But I ain't even tripping. So later on in the day, I'm in the lunch line getting that free lunch. You boys know how that free lunch go, man. You know the lines be all crowded. It be all hot. Everybody in there be sweating. Everybody be musty. You tell who actually takes care of themselves by what happens in that lunch line, by how they smell, man. Because listen, man, woo, people be smelling like Doritos in that lunch line. But anyway, so I'm staying in the free lunch line getting my free chicken tenders. And I saw the girl from this morning, the one that, you know, ain't want to give me her number, even though I didn't really want it no way. So I see her and she's staring at me. And it's this other girl with her who's also white as well, who's staring at me also. So her friend, I guess we're going to call this girl Crazy Annie. And you're going to get why I call her Crazy Annie at the end of the story. So Crazy Annie walks up. She like, "Hey, boy." Now, I didn't know who she was talking to because I had my headphones in. So she taps me on the shoulder. She like, "Hey, boy." I'm like, so I'm just looking at her. I'm like, "What's up, man?" Even though I'm a little bit caught off guard because, like, I don't know who you is at all. I've never seen you, but whatever. What's up? So she like, "Hey, my friend wants your number." I'm like, "Who?" And she was looking at the girl from this morning, the one that's trying to be cool, saying she had a boyfriend. She was like, "She wants your number." She said, "You cute." And I was like, she didn't want my number this morning. I didn't really want to give this girl my number at all because, like, she really wasn't cute at all. I'm not even trying to be cool, trying to be funny. Like, that was just something like my homeboys are just, you know, trying to make like a quick joke. She wasn't cute at all. So I really wasn't going to give her my number. So I was like, "Man, your friend said she had a boyfriend this morning, man. She was trying to be cool, made me look bad in front of the gang." Then her friend was like, Crazy Annie was like, she said she's sorry, man. So anyway, I found a way to get her out of my face from that moment. So then later on, before lunch is about to end, Crazy Annie walks up to me again. And she like, "Hey, boy, my friend said, let me get your number." And then I'm looking at her, I'm like, I'm trying to make up all these excuses because at this point, I knew Crazy Annie wanted my number, not her friend. So I'm sitting here trying to make up all the reasons why I can't give her my number. I'm sitting here saying, oh, my phone don't work. She was like, let me see your phone. I was like, bro, my phone don't work, cuz. Like, you see my phone about to die. I'm just trying to make up all kinds of excuses, saying that my phone bill not paid, I'm Wi-Fi thugging and things like that. I even tried to put my phone on airplane mode. So I'm still trying to not give this girl my number. So she walks back to the table. Then 3 minutes later, she comes up to me. She says, give me your number. And I'm just like, whoa, whoa, whoa. First of all, chill out. She was like, boy, if you don't give me your number, I'm going to stab you. And I'm just looking at her. I'm like, you going to stab me? I'm going to call the police. She was like, man, I just got out of DDC. I'm not afraid to go back. Now, for those of you guys who don't know who DDC is or what DDC is like a child prison, basically. That's where all the minors go who can't go in prison, and they do like a couple of months in that junk or something like that. So at this point, I'm a little bit spooked, cause like I didn't want to get stabbed, and she did have a spork on her hand, and I was just looking at her eyes, and like I could tell she was crazy. Like something wasn't right with her. Like, no offense, but it was a couple of screws missing in her little brain. So I just gave her my number just to give it to her, because like at this point, like I ain't want to get stabbed, because like I'm not trying to put my hands on no female or anything like that, because that's not how I get down. So I just went ahead and gave her my number. So then I'm leaving the cafeteria, and she texts me. She says, hey, is this JT? So I don't respond. She says, who this? I don't respond. Then she says, this JT. So I don't respond. So it's about 3 days, and I see her again in the hallway, and she comes up to me. She says, hey, JT. I'm like, what's up, man? So I'm just trying to, keep a short conversation going, because I don't want to irritate this girl at all, because this girl is really crazy. So I'm sitting here just trying to play it off, trying to get to class and things like that. I had gym, and I got gym last period, so I'll be trying to get there. So I'm walking to gym, and then I get to gym, and 10 minutes later, somebody's tapping me on the shoulder while I'm listening to music. And guess who it is? It's Crazy Annie again. And I'm like, you got my gym, dog? So she's like, why you on test back? And I was making a lot. I was like, man, I be busy, man. I got a job. She was like, where you work at, man? So I just told her a lot. I was like, oh, man, I work at Family Dollar. You get what I'm saying? Like, bagging up them dollar groceries and things like that, stacking them ones. So she was like, oh. She was like, you still can't text back, though. Like, you ain't that busy. So I was like, you know what? I got you when I get home. So then she proceeds to go back to her side of the gym, and then she texts me. And then she puts in all caps. She says, hi. Then she says, you gonna text back in all caps. I'm like, girl, I said I was gonna text you when I get home. Why am I texting you at school when you can just sit here and talk to me? That made no sense at all. So anyway, then she comes out of nowhere, and like she just starts snapping on me for no reason at all. She telling me, man, I'm gonna get my boyfriend on you, man. You told my boyfriend that I wanted you. I don't want you. I'm like, bro, where are you getting this from? And like, remind you, this is in a gym, and like she's yelling, she causing a big scene. And I was trying to make sure I said the right thing, because, anybody who start doing this in front of your face, like, they mean business. So I wasn't trying to pee her off or anything like that. So I was just trying to say the right things, man. Because, listen, I was already embarrassed at the fact, like, I was already getting embarrassed behind Crazy Annie in front of millions of people in the gym. And, I was just trying to get this girl out of my face. I said, man, get who you got to get, man. Because everybody that know me, I ain't scared of nobody. So I said, man, get your boyfriend, man. We can duck off in the bathroom and get right. So she goes up to this random boy, and she sits next to him, and she just hugs him like that's supposed to, make me jealous of some junk. So finally, it's time to go home. I'm sitting here on my way to get on the bus, and then next thing you know, she texts me, right? Then she says, hey. And then she proceeds to say that I'm trying to suck your junk up. Stop being petty. Now, remind you, I leave her on red again because this girl crazy. And I showed my homeboy on the bus. He was like, man, JT, you tripping, man. You better go ahead and take that time. I'm like, man, look at that girl. I'm not letting that girl get anywhere close to me. She might have something for all I know, because she crazy. I might whip it out. She might just go ahead and bite my kids off. So I ain't want no part of her, boy. I ain't want no part of her. I ain't want no part of her on me. So I left her on red. Then she texted the next day in the morning. She said, "You gonna text back?" Then I text her, "Chill out, man." She said, "I'm on G. I'm just trying to suck you up and leave. My head good." And I'm like, bro, I don't even care, bro. Like, can you leave me alone, bro? At this point, bro, I'm disturbed, cuz. And y'all see the messages on the screen. Like, this is no capping, bro. Like, I'm just disturbed at this point. Like, I was so disturbed to the point like I was contemplating going to my counselor and asking him how I can handle this situation, man. Because listen, last thing I need is me getting, you know, shot or stabbed by somebody in school. So then I text her this pretty decent sentence. I said, "Chill out, please. I don't want to do nothing with nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody," saying as nice as possible. I'm not trying to be rude because listen, you said the wrong thing with Crazy Annie, boy, and she gonna slit your throat. So she said, "Oh, you a loner?" I said, "Yeah." She said, "Well, can we be best friends?" And I said, "I got one already." Now, I really did have one at the time. And she said, "Me too, best friends number 2. I said, "Nah." She said, "Yes." I said, "Nah." I said, "I just want one." She wanted like me having 2. Then she said, "Okay, we can just be friends." So then after that, she still following me around the school and things like that, following me everywhere, man. So after about 2 weeks of me finally ignoring her, she goes ahead and she starts stalking one of my other homeboys. Then now he's creeped out and things like that. So this is basically it for my story time of how I had a stalker in high school. And to be honest, like I was really disturbed about how to handle this situation because like she was crazy. Like she was crazy. Like you ever just look in somebody's eye and just tell that they crazy? And then, crazy enough, a month later, she ended up getting arrested and thrown back in DDC again for like battery or assault or something. Like something crazy, man. So, man, I dodged a bullet on that one, boy. But yeah, I learned a valuable lesson from this one. I would never hop down on another girl that my homeboys tell me to hop down on again that look crazy. So y'all boys, let me know what y'all boys think about this story time. Let me know what else you guys want to see. Let me know if you guys ever had a crazy stalker in high school. You guys make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'm out.